I should have brought a mic. I didn't bring a mic. Oh no. Oh no. It's a nice day. Today is February 24, 2026, and I'm somewhere in London. Somewhere in London. And this is a important video. This is a very raw, very honest kind of video. I never knew I would be making one like this. And from the title, I don't want a job. Fuck. Sorry. I feel like we all have been sold a very wrong dream of 9 to 5. And me sitting here right now at 3:30 is an evidence of I genuinely do not want a job. Like, this is the life I want to live. Like, this is great. This is absolutely everything I want. Yeah. And honestly, and probably the only thing that does scare me right now is financial security. That is one of my biggest fears ever, not being broke. And I have only ever confided that fact to one person in my life, and it was weird to even tell this. Like, yeah, it is weird when we talk about finances, but that being said, financial instability is my biggest fear. But I don't want a job. Like, it is true. It's contradictory. I think it's everybody's biggest contradiction in their life. One of the biggest. I will not say it for everybody, but at least for me, yeah. And it's okay. It's almost a taboo to say, yeah, I don't want a job, because it kind of makes you sound like, oh, you are lazy and incompetent and talentless and worthless and useless. Because if you don't earn, you don't have financial stability, you can't raise a family. And it is true. Logically, yeah. And you can't have big wins in life, because money buys everything. Money buys happiness. I'll give you that. It is true. And whoever tells you money cannot buy happiness, ask them to send you all their money. But no, jokes apart, there's people passing by. I'm just socially anxious. Jokes apart, money does buy everything. Money can buy anything for you. But one thing it cannot buy is peace. And one thing you do trade to get money is your peace. Waking up at 8 a.m., sitting on your desk at 8:30 and grinding till 6 p.m. and then that's not even the case for most people. Like, for most people, the case is they wake up at 7 a.m. or 6:30, catch the first train, go to the office, commute for hours, go to the office, sit on a desk, hate their job, cry the fact that they hate their job. End of the month, they get their salary, and that's the only day throughout the month they're like, thank God I have a job. And I hate the fact that it's a taboo to say that you don't want a job, because it makes you sound incompetent, talentless, and useless. Because that's not true. You have to pay your bills, you have to raise a family, you have to feed your kids, you have to feed yourself if you're single. And for me, I've been unemployed for 3 months by choice and by universe. By choice because I gave my resignation out of impulse, because I hated my job. I fucking hated it. I hated it to guts and never wanted to go back there. One point in the past 3 months, I reached a point where I was like, fuck, I'll take that job back again. I need the money. Did I though? No. Because I do not want to trade my peace. And that's my agenda. I don't want a job because the only thing money, the only way I am getting that money is by trading my peace, and I do not want to let go of my peace. I'll try my best to recover the audio quality because now I'm recording it on my phone because my camera died. How lovely. I hope I look good. Or the framing is at least good. Decent. Nice backdrop. Jokes apart. I know it's not easy, and I know it is my privilege that somehow I was able to save enough that I can live for 3 months without getting paid. And for people who go unemployed in this economy for years on end, my heart goes out to you. But it is so brave to be unemployed and try and figure out a way out of that rock bottom. Having that job, I didn't know that quitting it would throw me in that rock bottom. But it also made me realize how much I hated it because of how much I enjoyed my peace after. It's so counterintuitive to say this, but it takes so much effort to be bold enough and be like, yeah, I don't like this job. I want to change careers and take that bold step. For me, it was coming back to YouTube. I don't know how it's going to turn out. I'm just doing it for the fun of it. And thinking about workaholics, I was talking to this guy, very old man, and it was today, and he was telling me how he's a workaholic. And in my head, I just had this thought of writing this, making this video as well. So I was like, interesting, very interesting. I know so many people who are workaholic, like so many people that are workaholics, like they love to work all the damn time. This video is so all over the place. I would have to sit down and edit it. I'm trying to articulate my thoughts here, okay? I'll try to put it in perspective for you. Nobody in the world has a job because they want a job. The only reason they have a job is to pay the bills. And it is okay to accept the fact that you don't want a job. Let's start there. Secondly, please do not trade your job about a job. Please don't let it be about a job. Please don't let your life be about a job. Make a decision about the kind of person you want to be, and make sure everything around you aligns in a way that builds that personality, that allows you to be that person. This is not just about a job. I think it's about the mindset of living a life, and coming from having just hit the rock bottom and now on the upward strain. You've hit rock bottom right now. There's nowhere else you can go except up. I was like, wait, that is so true. That is so true. I'm just 23 years old. I don't know what I'm doing. I have no idea of where I'm going to be in 6 months. All I know is that I am not going to let myself trade my peace ever again. This video did start from I don't want a job, but it's probably moved towards mindset. And what I mean is that 3 things. First, don't trade your peace for anybody or anything. Don't trade it for money. Don't trade it for a specific person. Your peace is yours. It is something that that belongs to you, and you should not trade it at any stage in life for anybody. Yeah, living life as compromises, and you have to sometimes sacrifice things, and fair enough, that's life. But don't trade your peace to the point where at the age of 60 or 80 you're like, oh shit, I forgot to live. Second, if you've hit rock bottom or you think you're hitting the rock bottom right now, have an ego death. That's the only solution. Have an ego death. And remember that if you've hit the rock bottom, the only direction you can go now is upwards. The worst is over. Now the best is to come. Third is the difference between the two statements that have torn me for the last 3 months. First is, if it's meant to be, it will be. And second is, if you want it that bad, go get it. But there is a difference between the two. The first is for things that are not in your control. Relationships, people's, friendship. You can't make decisions for other people. You can't regulate their nervous systems for them. You cannot make choices for them. You cannot dictate their life. You cannot make them choose you. So if it's meant for you, it will be yours. It will come around. जो तेरे लेखे का लिखा है वो हाथ से जाकर भी वापस आ जाएगा, और जो तेरे लेखे का नहीं है वो तेरे सामने होते हुए भी तेरा हाथ नहीं पकड़ेगा. And the second statement is, if you want it that bad, go get it. That's for your dreams. That's for things that you can choose. Things that include your nervous system regulation, rewiring your life, taking an action, discipline, figuring your life out, making decisions. Those are the things that are in your control. What is your choice right now? You always have a choice right now. I have a choice. This video did not get recorded. Right. And I was like, okay, gotta do it again because I'm here. Why not? What's the harm in trying one more time? If you want it that bad, go get it. But that's about things that are in your control. And whatever is not in your control, surrender it to the universe, God, if you believe in. Just surrender. There's nothing you can do about it. And sooner or later, if it's yours, either it will come back. And if it's not yours, something better will. Fourth thing is, don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up on yourself. And yeah, don't give up on yourself, I swear to God. If you think that film has been made, nobody has made it the way you would. If you think that poetry has been written, nobody has written it the way you would. If you think that science experiment has been done, it has not been done under your observations. Remember that. All this universe took to make you into existence, bring you into existence. You are important, so don't give up. Do not give up. Fifth, this video is turning into a mindset. Lessons I've learned. I can do that. Fifth, build your village. Build your village. One person is not everything to you. Don't make one person the only idol in your life. Have friends. Have different kinds of friends. Have close friends. Have friends who live oceans apart. Friends who live cities apart. Friends you can visit on a weekend. Friends you see only at the movie theater. Friends at the local cafe. Make a village. Build a village. Romantic love is beautiful. It is beautiful. But platonic love is what makes romantic love even better. And it is too fucking cold and I need to go home. And I will record lessons. I will continue this video at home with much more articulation. And the video would be called Lessons from a 23-year-old. Because I'm so wise, you know. fuck off. Anyways,